This is CHSTV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. It's Thursday, April 25th. I'm Megan.
And I'm Kyle, here with your morning announcements. We'll start off the show with a message from Mrs. Cannon.
Good morning, Cathedral. Well, there is a lot of stuff going on here at Cathedral, a lot of clubs, a lot of activities, and I'm here to put a big shout out for the drama and for Mr. LaRue and the wonderful production next week, Fortress of Solitude. So please be sure to get your tickets. Thank you to all the hard work that's been done in making sure that next week is a fantastic production. Make sure that you do get your tickets, bring your family members and your friends out here. We have heard that the Chicago crew left this morning shortly after 7, so we wish them a safe and enjoyable and educational trip when they're there. And also tonight we have our prom, and you'll get some information from Mr. Hogan regarding that. So please listen very, very carefully to what Mr. Hogan has to say. Reminder, in case you need the reminding, tomorrow's a PD day, so there's no school, no classes, so you have the day off, and we will be here, all our staff, for our PD day. And one other big reminder, if you have not handed in your registration, if you have not come forward with your activity fee, please be sure to do so. You don't want to be missing out on some classes that maybe won't be running because students haven't signed up, or that might be totally full and you can't get in. So be sure to be up to date on that. Go down to see your guidance counselor right now after these announcements if you need to. And also for those students that are on track to graduate, remember your minimum 40 hours of community service, and most of our students have in excess of that, have hundreds of hours of community volunteer service, but there's still some students who are short, and you don't want to be left out of graduation and receiving your diploma this June because you didn't fill in or didn't complete or didn't submit your form. So be sure to do that. So thank you to all involved and have a great day. And now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Miss. There are some new and exciting co-op placements available in the arts. If you're interested in creating video games and/or filmmaking, drop by the co-op office and see Miss Lucier for details and an application. Art students interested in building a portfolio of photography or artwork should also drop by the co-op office for career opportunities. Thanks for Miss Lucier.
If you are one of the students who signed up to donate blood today at 11 a.m., with your teacher's permission, please bring your signed permission form and ID to room 101 today at 10:50 a.m. Thank you from Mr. Lermont.
On Wednesday, May 8th, after school in the Forum, the Religion Department will be showing the movie Life of Pi. All staff and students are welcome to come view this inspirational movie. Get your pillows, blankets, and your fuzzy slippers ready to watch a great movie during our Catholic Education Week. Stay tuned for further details next week.
Any students going on the New York City trip that owe Ms. Jordan money or photocopies of your travel documents must hand them in as soon as possible. As well, room selections must be made by the end of the week, which is tomorrow, or they will be made for you. Thank you from Mrs. Jordan and Mr. Tassoni. Please see them if you have any questions.
There will be a board game club meeting today at 3 o'clock in room 337. Thank you for Mr. LaRocque. And graduates, you have until the end of the day to complete and hand in your graduation profile. As well, your community service hours are due on Monday and your graduation yearbook quote is due on Tuesday. Send yours in to chsgradquotes@hotmail.com.
Any grade 11 or 12 students who are interested in being a Gale Guide for the next school year are asked to drop off a resume outlining work, volunteer, and school involvement, as well as a paragraph explaining why you want to be a Gale Guide. This is due Monday, April 29th. Please submit this information to Miss Amanda or Mrs. Daly.
The Spring Formal One Sweet Night is tonight from 6:30 to 11 p.m. at the Scottish Rite. Dinner begins promptly at 7 p.m. Coat check and concession stand are available, so please bring some change. The table seating plan is posted outside of the Student Council office as well as on the scrolling announcements.
Ms. Jordan's event planning class is selling TCBY frozen yogurt during lunches. Beginning today until next Friday, you can get your $2 frozen yogurt. Flavors include chocolate, white chocolate mousse, strawberry, caramel fudge, orange, raspberry, vanilla, and banana. All proceeds from these sales go to our annual outreach carnival that will take place on Friday, May 31st.
Today during lunch, you can purchase your ticket for the upcoming school production, Fortress of Solitude. The shows are next Tuesday, April 30th and Thursday, May 2nd in the Forum at 7 p.m. Tickets are $3 for students and $5 for adults. Please come out and support the Dramatic Arts program here at Cathedral. It's going to be a great show.
Moving into sports, members of the girls rugby team are to be dismissed today at 1:15 for their 3 o'clock game at Cardinal Newman. Ladies, you are to change and meet in front of the main office no later than 1:30 in order to bus to the game together. Please see Ms. DiBiase or Mr. Pataracchia if you have any questions or concerns. Good luck, ladies.
Good luck to our senior boys soccer team as they face off against Cardinal Newman at Heritage Green at 4 o'clock. Players are to be dismissed after fourth period and are immediately to make their way to the game. For any questions or concerns, please see Mr. DeClaudio or Mr. Mazuka.
All those who have signed up to play in the Coburg Beach Volleyball Tournament, please note that your $20 deposit is due on Monday. Please submit it to Mr. Hargott as soon as possible. Thank you.
Given that this Friday is a PD day, Kinball Intramurals will be played on Tuesday, April 30th after school in the gymnasium. All students who are interested in going to Gatineau, Quebec for the national championships should be attending on this evening. Thanks from coaches McCabe and Toole. Now I'll pass it over to Mr. Hogan.
Good morning, everyone. As mentioned earlier by Mrs. Cannon, my message to you this morning is about the formal tonight for all those that are going to attend. As always, there will be security at the door and you'll be searched when you enter. You're not allowed to bring food or drink into the dance. Please bring with you your student ID card. When you get all dolled up, sometimes we don't recognize you. Your ticket is not transferable, which means you cannot take your ticket and give it to somebody else because you have some kind of event to go to that just came up at the last minute and they're going to go in your place. You cannot do that. There is going to be a coat check. However, inevitably, someone's going to lose a cell phone, a camera, and so on. The way that happens is you get up to dance, you leave it on the table, and someone else walks along and picks it up. If you're going to get up to dance, make sure your valuables are looked after. Someone sits at the table and looks after them, or you take them with you. It's a non-smoking event. This dance goes from 6:30 to 11. Make sure that you have someone there to pick you up promptly at 11, or you have a means and money to get home on your own, like a cab or the bus. But please don't make us wait around to 12 o'clock waiting for someone to pick you up. If you leave this event for any reason, step outside without somebody going with you, you will not be allowed to come back in. And finally, and most importantly, all school rules apply. In other words, if you do something foolish there, the same consequence to be imposed as if you were in the school will be imposed the very next day. So be careful, be smart, don't do anything foolish. And now back to the anchor desk.
Thanks, sir. Those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Tomorrow is a PD day for us students, so go have a great long weekend, gals.